I'll just let that soak for a few minutes and I'll tell you this story. And do you know what this is? It's the fuel pump. Didn't plan to take this out, but unfortunately yesterday I filled my diesel SCIROCCO with petrol, which I've never done in 20 odd years driving, so that's a real pain in the arse. So I've just put 35 litres of diesel in it after pumping it all out. Oh. You access the pump via underneath the rear bench, which just pulls up and sort of pulls up at an angle and comes out. I've also changed the fuel filter at the front under the bonnet in the left, which also, what else to do? I took off the fuel hoses in the return and I blew through them. My dad was here thankfully. I'm about half a mile, if that, from the petrol station, so I realised quite quick. So we blew back the hoses so it ran back into the tank. Just a little bit of petrol mixed with a tiny amount of diesel. I was really low in diesel at the time, so I've got out as much as I can. So fingers crossed, put this back together and it'll work. Here we are folks. I've got two 25 litre tubs here with around 40 litres total of contaminated petrol and diesel combined. Very small amount of diesel right enough, it's I'd say 99.5% petrol. Here's all the things I needed to sort this human error out. This failed, so don't even try one of these. Just wouldn't suck it without priming the hose first, which was a pain in the ass. You'll need a new fuel filter. You need a set of torque keys to take off the fuel filter top. You need a pair of pliers to take off the clips for the fuel line and the fuel return line going to the filter. You'll need a flathead screwdriver for prising off the clips that hold the hoses on the top of the fuel pump. You'll need a small hammer for tapping off the securing ring that goes on the top of the fuel pump. You push down very gently on the top of the fuel pump. You feel it spring loaded. Push it down a bit while tapping it, holding it down in place and tapping it at the same time with a hammer in a anti-clockwise direction, I'm sure. Definitely need one of these cheap little 18-inch or so siphon pump. I've put a longer bit of outlet hose on it. That's what got me through this. So I hope if you make the human error like I did and put petrol in your diesel car, you can fix it yourself. It was quite straightforward, as long as you've got tubs and stuff like that to put it in. It worked a treat, and I've seen people since yesterday this happening, I've spent like up to £200 to get companies out to drain this all out for them. Save yourself a fortune, folks. Fix stuff yourself. Dirty diesel. Cheers.